Hi, in today's video I want to talk to you about my new microphone VM10 K2 Pro by Comica. Hello again. As probably many of you noticed, within the last couple of years we tend to record more videos on the smartphones than on the regular camcorders, and I'm going on vacation next week, so I really needed something that's going to have a better setup for my smartphone together with the microphone. I'm gonna be going to the place where there's gonna be a lot of wind, so I decided to buy a little upgrade to my setup, something that's going to have what I consider the most important thing, that cat filter on your microphone. I have a couple of microphones by Comica for different purposes, but like I said, I recently catch myself recording more and more on my smartphone, Samsung Galaxy S10e, who's got amazing video capabilities, plus it has optical video stabilization, so at times I really don't need my big camera, I just use my smartphone. But if I'm outside and there is a lot of wind, I get this noise, cracking noise, you know what I'm talking about, and it's really annoying. So I needed something that would compensate for wind noise, and I would have also something better to grab on. So I decided to go with this Comica VM10 K2 Pro. And what I really like is that the whole setup comes with the nice handy case, so you can put it in a suitcase and everything is nicely protected. So let me show you what it comes with this kit. So of course you get a dead cat filter, you have a tripod which is also a selfie stick, microphone, mounting head, and this is the mounting arm for your cell phone, instructions, and of course connecting cable. So this part you plug into the microphone, and this jack you plug into your smartphone. Now let's take a look at each component individually. So the tripod is really well built, goes like this, and it is really nicely solid built, because take a look at this. If you look at the bottom part, you have nice rubber legs. This is nice and sturdy, super sturdy, and this is aluminum piece of metal with the rubber. You can open this in a second, put it down like this. This is the mount for this setup, and what I love about it, which you will never get with cheap setups, you have nice wide arm that will incorporate a lot of thickness of different cell phones. Now we have a screw on this end which we use to open it, and now you can see once I put my phone, which is Galaxy S10, in a really thick case. This is Poetic Revolution case. If I put this inside of this clamp, look how much more space I have. So still a lot of real estate to work with. Now I'm going to close it, and you adjust the force, not the spring, so this will never fall off your setup. There's no way. It's sturdy. So on this end you have a screw for mounting the tripod. We're gonna put it like this, nice and tight. You can use this screw also to make it more tight. I know I'm gonna get questions on how wide you can open this, so here's the answer. So you can open it up to 3 5/8 of inch, and the width of the arm is about 3/4 of an inch. Now with the ball joint connection, we have a tightening screw. So if you tighten it, of course, it's not gonna move. If you loosen up a little bit, then you can rotate it, angle it to the side, or go 90 degrees all the way to the side. If you angle it this way, then you're gonna be able to record it vertically. So this microphone has a cardioid pattern, which means it will pick up the sound from in front of you and not behind you. So this is the microphone, and the microphone comes also with the foam protector. If we take it off, that's how the microphone looks like. And you can feel it's made out of metal, it's not plastic. So I think it's aluminum. And this is a little shock resisting arm. And this is the jack in the back where you plug it in the cable. If you choose not to use the foam filter, but dead cat filter, there is plenty of this, like a rubberized sleeve that goes over your microphone. And now we have it perfectly set up for outdoors. So on the bottom, on the mount, you have a tightening screw, and you can also put it on the tripod. I also chose this Comica setup because right here you have a nice cold shoe for your microphone. So you don't need to do anything, you just slide it on top, and now we have a perfect setup for vlogging or travel. If you want to have compact, small design with your microphone, holder, and a selfie stick at the same time. Perfect setup, and it's not too heavy. Now we can plug in the gray part of the cable into my cell phone headphone jack, and the other end into the microphone. And now we are ready to record. Also, what's good with this setup is that you can turn the microphone in both directions depending when your sound is coming from the front, or you're gonna be talking, so you can just reverse it, and now you can use it as a mic pointing towards you. So let me do a couple of tests so we can hear how this is actually going to sound. So now I'm gonna do my first test. I am about arm's length from the microphone, and I'm gonna step back. I'm of course inside. I want to test the sensitivity of the microphone, and I'm gonna go as far as I can in this room. And now we should be able to hear the difference with the voice recording of this microphone. I'm also going to go to the side to see if there's any difference right now. And then so I'm talking on the right side of the microphone, and I'm going to go on the other side to hear if there's any difference if I'm about at arm's length behind the microphone. And right now I'm doing another test when there is no microphone connected to my smartphone. So I'm gonna go back again as far as I can so you can hear the difference without this microphone connected. So now I am outside, and actually the microphone is pointing the opposite direction, so I am behind the microphone, and I'm going to go and flip it right now, and I'm going to test the microphone. It's flipped now, the microphone is pointing towards me. I'm gonna set up my recording station right here. So right now I am at maybe arm's length from the microphone. I'm gonna step back another 2 steps, and I'm gonna move a little bit more back to see if the microphone is picking up the sound pretty good or not. I'm thinking this is probably the farthest that I would go, and I'm hoping that microphone can hear my voice from this distance. This should be pretty good. So I think that if the microphone records from about this distance, which is about probably 6-7 feet, this is sufficient enough. And right now I'm gonna have a car driving by, so probably we're going to also hear some background noise. So, and here is the same test outside without my microphone connected to the smartphone. So I'm again standing maybe like 6-7 feet away from the camera, and I'm gonna go a little bit far away to hear if you can actually hear me from this distance. So you're gonna be able to judge whether you can hear better with this Comica microphone or without it. And the last test that I want to do is to give you comparison of the sound quality if I remove the foam filter, and I'm going to replace it with this dead cat filter. And what I'm going to do right now is here I have my AC vent. I should have done the test yesterday when I was on the beach, but so let's hear the difference with the dead cat as opposed to regular foam filter. It's gonna be a huge difference. So right now I'm gonna point this straight into my AC vent. So right now you can hear the sound of AC working, but there's not gonna be a lot of wind noise. Okay, so this was first test, and I'm not stopping that so you know that I'm not cheating. I'm gonna remove the dead cat filter. Okay, and I'm just putting the foam filter on right now. I'm gonna do the same thing. So you should be able to hear the difference right now with the wind blowing straight onto your microphone. And this is the test when microphone is not connected to my smartphone, and I'm just gonna move it closer to my vent so you can hear the noises created by the wind if there is no microphone connected to the smartphone. So I'm gonna let you decide if you like the quality of the microphone. I really like the setup because it's super easy, and I like the option of mounting the microphone on top. It is super portable, and this is the perfect setup for all those people that travel. They don't want to carry big gear. If you have any questions, send me an email. I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.